Dear Mrs. Rajavi and dear friends, we are here today to join the Free Iran World Summit 2021 to express our support to the Iranian people and your resistance movement. This event comes at a time when there is a new selected mullahs president. Ibrahim Raisi was a member of the Death Commission which sent thousands of political prisoners to the gallows in 1988. None of the prisoners had been sentenced to death. Not one woman PMOI prisoner survived the 1988 massacre. But today, I would like to tell you about the opposite side of this tyranny, which is the blooming resistance of Iranian opposition and the power of women who have stood resilient and have held the flag of freedom throughout Iran, and besides their courageous leader, who I salute. Mrs. Rajavi's 10-point plan on women's freedom and equality is tomorrow's Iran, which I fully support. Is a plan against the 40-year of old misogynist laws that rule Iran. It includes a respect to fundamental freedom and rights, equality before the law, equal participation in political leadership and in the economic sphere, elimination of violence and repealing mullahs, Sharia law, among others. Mrs. Rajavi stated once in a women's conference, and I remember it very clearly, that the experience within the resistance movement made it clear that defeating the curse of inequality is impossible without a leap forward, meaning that competent women had to assume leadership responsibilities without the slightest degree of anxiety. Women's hegemony in the Iran resistance as a paradigm shifting transformation paved the way for women to take the responsibility in all fields. As a result, they succeeded in adopting noble values and rose above the decadent and reactionary culture. Instead of losing hope, they learned to remain helpful and assiduous in opening the path to victory. In this path, the women of the resistance have attained an incredible ability to make sacrifices. For this reason, they succeeded in running the affairs of Camp Ashraf, which I have personally visited, and I salute the people of Camp Ashraf in the most challenging battles, and today they are defeating all obstacles ahead of them in the path of a free Iran. When you target the mullahs' misogyny, you are aiming at the heart of their ideology. This is why it is important to stand with Mrs. Rajavi and the women of Iran. But nothing will stop the will of a nation to bring about change. So again, side by side, the women of the resistance units in Iran and with Mrs. Rajavi, I repeat, Hazer, Hazer, Hazer.